played extremely well. Thought they dominated up front on each side of the ball. Our offensive line had a hard time with their defensive line, obviously. And I thought their defensive line played well against, their offensive line played well against our defensive line. Zone read gave us some problems. Obviously, the sacks are an issue. Did not punt the ball well, which put our defense in some tough spots. That's been a problem now for 2 years. We need to obviously get that resolved. Got Joe Julius for a first game. Kicked well. Kick off as well as field goals. So got a lot of work to do. I don't need to tell you guys that. It's obvious to everybody. We got a lot of work to do. We'll practice tomorrow. We'll watch the film. Be very, very honest with ourselves, including myself. Look in the mirror. Be very critical. Look at areas that we need to fix. Look at areas that we need to get better at. We went in, as you guys know, we talked last week with green, yellows, and red. That changed. We lost Brandon Bell for the game. We lost Wooten for the game, so then we ended up having to burn red shirts of Cooper and Bowen. They went into the game. We weren't anticipating playing them, and we lost Naeem Wortman for the season. So that was a factor for us as well on the defensive side of the ball. So give Temple all the credit in the world. We have a lot of work to do. This is not a sprint, it's a marathon. There's nobody that's going to be more motivated than we will. I know our fans, I know the alumni, I know everybody's really disappointed. There's nobody more disappointed than the men in that locker room right now. So open up the questions.
James, why was Christian Hackenberg out there with a 3-possession game in the last 2 minutes?
Well, I think it's a message. It's no different than calling timeouts at the end of the game when the game is sometimes decided. I think you keep playing. We had that discussion on the sideline as coaches. Obviously, we didn't think he was going to get sacked again with the plays that we were calling. That happened. Obviously, looking back at it, you can question the decision. We'll look at it. We'll sit down and watch the film. We'll have a discussion if that was the right thing to do. I just know as coaches and as players, you don't ever want to feel like the game is over until the final whistle. So that was our approach.
James Naeem was injured, it appeared, on a punt coverage team. He was one of the few starters that was out there. Easy to second guess after the fact, but is that something that you really give a lot of thought to, getting your starters on those types of teams?
Yeah, I never really kind of understand that way of thinking. Everybody says offense, defense, and special teams, they're all important. You're going to play your best players. So we look at our starters, wanting them to start on one special team. We have some guys that start on 2 special teams. Again, you play your best players in all 3 phases. That's how we're always going to approach it.